A. Smart, stylish and casual.
I think the woman looks stylish. The man is smartly dressed. The boy's clothes are more casual. Earring, top, necklace, bracelet, ring, skirt, tights, boots.
Tie, collar, sleeve, scarf, button, suit, pocket, cap, t-shirt, rucksack, jumper, sweater, zip, jacket, jeans.
B. Verbs and phrases used with clothes.
As soon as I get up, I have a shower and get dressed. I don't eat breakfast.
I have to wear a suit and tie to work, but I usually take off my tie before lunchtime.
I prefer jackets with a zip. It's easier to undo a zip, and it's also much quicker to do it up.
I think I look good in black because dark colours suit me.
When I get home from work, I usually change into a pair of jeans.
A. Fashion.
Fashion. Which are you?
I usually shop with a friend. I always try on clothes before I buy them. I sometimes buy clothes that don't suit me just because they're fashionable. If I buy trousers or a skirt, I buy a shirt or top to go with it at the same time. My wardrobe is full of clothes that I buy and hardly ever wear. I like to buy designer labels, even though they're more expensive. I like wearing fashionable clothes, but the price has to be reasonable. I never buy clothes just because they're in fashion. I like to dress in clothes that are casual but still look quite fashionable. I'm always happy with what I've got on.
B. In a clothes shop.
A shop assistant is serving different customers.
Can I help you?
No, I'm being served, thanks.
Do you need any help?
Yes, I've just tried on this jacket in a size 12, and it didn't really fit me. It's a bit tight. Have you got it in a bigger size?
We have got a size 14, but not in pink, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's a shame. OK, I'll leave it. Thanks.
OK, I'm sorry about that. Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a skirt, and this looks nice. Can I try it on?
Yes, of course. The changing rooms are down there.
A. In a supermarket.
Sweets, basket, shelves, checkout, trolley.
How do supermarkets make us spend more money? They put fresh bread, as it smells lovely, near the entrance to make us feel hungry, and hungry shoppers spend more. They also rearrange things and put them in different places. This makes us spend more time in the store, and that means spending more money. They put sweets and chocolate near the checkout, so it is easy to add bars of chocolate to our basket or trolley while we are waiting in the queue. And they put the most expensive items on the middle shelves, where you are more likely to see them. And be careful of special offers. For example, 3 for the price of 2. People often buy more than they need and throw away half of it.
B. shopping centres and street markets.
Some people like modern shopping centres because everything is under one roof and it's convenient. There's a wide range of shops, and if there is anything wrong with something you buy, the shop will replace it or give you a refund. Other people prefer going to street markets because they like the atmosphere you get from the different stalls. Food and clothes are usually cheaper in street markets. Sometimes you can try to agree a lower price for something you buy in a street market. We call this haggling. Of course, if you don't like what you buy in a street market, you can't normally take it back and get a refund.
A. Fruit.
Pineapple, peach, strawberry, bunch of grapes, olives, pear, melon, lemon, coconut.
B. Vegetables.
beans, peas, onion, garlic, carrot, mushrooms, aubergine, courgette, pepper, cabbage, broccoli, spinach.
C. Salad.
A salad is usually a mixture of uncooked ingredients. In Britain, it mainly has lettuce, as well as tomato, cucumber, onion, and other things. We often put salad dressing, usually oil and vinegar, or perhaps oil and lemon, on salad.
D. Meat, fish, and seafood.
Animal, cow. Meat, beef. Calf, veal. Lamb, lamb. Pig, pork. Chicken or hen, chicken. A person who does not eat meat is a vegetarian. Salmon, prawns, mussels, crab.
A. Ways of cooking food.
You boil potatoes or rice in a saucepan. You can fry sausages in a frying pan. You grill toast or meat under a grill. You roast meat in the oven. You also bake cakes in the oven. You barbecue meat and fish on a barbecue. Food which is not cooked is raw.
B. Preparing and cooking food.
Peel the potatoes and boil them. While they're boiling, chop an onion. Fry the onion before adding some chopped tomatoes. Then stir it all for a few minutes.
C. What does it taste like?
Chefs always taste the food while they are cooking. I don't like the taste of too much garlic. I tried the soup and it tasted a bit strange. Michelle's food is very tasty. Indian food is a bit too spicy for me. You get ice cream in different flavours. Lena said her pasta was horrible, but I thought it was delicious.
D. Are you a good cook?
I'm a bit nervous when I cook, so I always follow a recipe and make sure I have all the right ingredients before I start. However, I am quite good at making pies, especially apple pie.
A. The rush hour. The time when people travel to and from work.
For me, the rush hour is the worst time of day. Everywhere is busy and everyone seems to be in a hurry. I usually drive to work, but sometimes I get stuck in traffic jams. And when I get to work, I find there's nowhere to park because the car park is already full. But if I get the bus, it takes me longer and that makes the journey very stressful. When I get home in the evenings, I often feel exhausted, more from the travelling than from my work.
B. The nightlife. Places to visit in the evening for social reasons.
One of the advantages of living in the city is the nightlife. The town centre is always lively in the evening, and there is a wide variety of bars, clubs and restaurants to go to. If you are more interested in culture and cultural activities, you can go to the cinema, the theatre, concerts, art galleries, etc.
C. Advantages and disadvantages.
Cities always seem crowded, and they can be dirty and dangerous places to live. Pollution is worse in big cities, and so is the crime rate. I only walk home at night if I'm with a friend. When I'm on my own, I get a taxi. Life in cities is also more expensive. Flats cost a lot, and I think you get better value for money in a smaller town or village. On the positive side, you get a real mix of people and nationalities in a big city. That makes life more interesting. I also enjoy the fact that there's always something going on in a big city, so life is never dull.
A. Surrounded by nature.
Tree, leaves, branches, plants, grass, roots, ground.
I grew up in the countryside, where I was surrounded by nature. As children, we used to play on the banks of the river and in the woods. In the summer, we picked apples and blackberries. In the autumn, we often picked mushrooms. The seasons were all different, and I loved the scenery, the open spaces, and the fresh air. I still do.
B. Working in the country.
My uncle owns a farm. He keeps a few animals, but mostly he grows crops like barley, wheat, and potatoes. Farming is a hard life. My uncle is usually up at 5 in the morning, and sometimes his work isn't finished until sunset.
Hill, valley, woods, farmhouse, fence, gate, field, footpath, tractor.
C. The disadvantages of country life. The worst thing about living in a village is that there isn't much to do in the evening apart from going to the village pub. The nearest town is 8 miles away, and public transport is hopeless. And of course, you don't get many shops in a village. A. Vehicles.
Vehicle is the general word for all types of road transport. Bus, coach, lorry, also called a truck, van, bicycle, Motorbike.
B. Travelling around. Bus or coach? Bus or coach driver? Bus fare. Get or catch or go by? Get on or off? Bus stop or bus station? Journey. Train. Train driver. Train fare. Get or catch or go by? Get on or off? Platform or train station? Journey. Plane. Pilot. Airfare. Fly. Get on or off? Airport. Flight. Taxi. Taxi driver. Fare. Get or take? Get in or out of? Taxi rank. Bicycle. Cyclist. Go by bike or cycle or ride a bike? Get on or off? I go to work by bus. It's only 3 stops.
We got the train to Cardiff, but the journey was terrible.
When the bus fares went up last month, my dad started cycling to work.
I got out of the taxi and almost walked away without paying the fare.
If there are more flights, airfares should be cheaper.
We were going to get the train to Paris, but in the end we decided to fly.
C. Are you happy with public transport? Buses and trains for people to use.
Where I live, buses are not very convenient. The nearest bus stop is half a mile away, and when I do get the bus, I often have to wait in a queue for about 20 minutes, and then 3 come along at the same time.
People are always complaining about the bus service, but where I live, it's good. I've got a bus stop round the corner, and buses run every 10 minutes for most of the day, and they're usually reliable.
I get the train to work. Trains are expensive. A return to London is £40, but I've got a season ticket and that makes it cheaper. My only real complaint is that if I miss my train, I have to wait half an hour for the next one. A. Roads.
Traffic lights. Road junction. A bend in the road. This road bends to the right. Pedestrian crossing. Road signs. No overtaking. Speed limit. Motorway. Bridge. Inside or slow lane. Outside or fast lane.
B. Finding your way.
Yesterday, I got lost on my way to the airport. I decided to use side roads and go via the village of Pensford, but I took the wrong turning just before I got there, and I ended up in a supermarket car park. Fortunately, I was able to ask someone the way, and a very kind woman directed me to the A38, where I could then follow signs for the airport.
C. An accident.
I saw an accident this morning on the main road into town. A pedestrian, a young boy, stepped off the pavement and into the road just as a car was approaching. The driver braked, but the car swerved and crashed into a parked car on the opposite side of the road. Fortunately, the driver wasn't injured, but both cars were quite badly damaged.
A. Notices.
Out of order. On a machine that is not working. For example, a vending machine. No vacancies. In the window of a hotel. It means the hotel is full. Sold out. Outside a theatre, it means all the tickets have been sold.
Free admission.
Outside a museum. It means you can go in free.
B. Do this.
Please queue other side. Wait in a line on the other side of this notice. For example, in a bank or post office. Keep right. Stay on the right side. For example, on the underground. Keep off the grass. Do not walk on the grass. Silence. Examination in progress. Be quiet. An exam is happening now.
C. Don't do this. No parking. You cannot leave your car here. No entry. You cannot go in here. No exit. You cannot go out here. Please do not disturb. On a hotel door, leave me to sleep. Please do not leave bags unattended. Don't put a bag down and walk away. Do not lean out of the window. Please do not feed the animals. Do not give food to the animals. D. Warnings.
Something that tells you that something bad may happen.
Mind your head. Take care you don't hit your head on a low door. Mind the step. Be careful, there's a step.
Fragile. Be careful, this parcel will break easily.